G'day guys, welcome to Shoreline Escapes. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, just a DIY version of trying to hang a Kickass shower tent just along the top here for when we're off grid. Just give us that little private ensuite. So the idea is we're going to get a bit of sail track, just mount it to the side of the van. I haven't measured it yet. I'll show you guys and take it along how it goes, just so we can get the actual awning sitting about there. Give us that privacy sort of when we're off grid, somewhere to have a shower. Alrighty, come along for the trip and show you how it goes. So what I've already done, guys, is go ahead and just add 4 of these awning clips, and you can buy them BCF. They only cost me about $10 or so. The idea is that they slide into your sail track, and then you can either use a hook off the end of them or hang whatever you need just off that piece on your actual awning there. What I went through first was the hole was slightly too small. We drilled them out just to allow for the M8 size sort of bolts coming through. And then, now we'll move on to the next part. A couple of things we've gotten just for this little DIY job was a tube of 291 marine adhesive, just from that Sikaflex. Unfortunately, Bunnings did not have a metre sail track in a white colour, so we had to buy 3 metres. So it was interesting getting that home. But at least it's pre-painted, and we don't have to muck around about primering it, painting it, and then hoping it still looks good just to match the white van. Here I'm just checking the height of the awning, making sure I've allowed enough room for the drop of the tent. I soon realised it needed to sit a little higher on the van. Be sure to keep this in mind when mounting yours. Always measure twice, guys. Now we've cut our piece of sail track, guys. What we'll do is we'll measure up 4 even holes, and then what we'll do is we'll pre-drill them, get it up, and then mark where our holes will sit, pre-drill them, and then we've got some white pot rivets to go in, hold in place along with that sticker. Guys, we'll go through and pre-drill all those holes that we marked out. I'll use a 1/8 just to start off, and then I'll go out to the correct size for the pot rivets after I've drilled them out. Now we've drilled our holes, guys, what we'll do is we'll get our bit of sail track, bit of masking tape, line it up where we sort of want it, mark our holes, drill our holes in the side of the van, and then go from there. So we're pretty lucky, guys. We've already got these lines going across the side of the van. Make it pretty easy for us to try and keep everything looking nice and level, nice and square. That way we're not trying to measure off or anything, we're just following the existing lines of the actual van itself. As you can see, guys, now it's time to drill our holes in the side of the van. A bit of a scary part. Hole number 1. Hole number 2. Might get one of those just to keep it in there to use as a guide, just to make sure I don't get off track. I'll start putting them in there, just keep them holding it in place. Now the scary part's done, all the holes are drilled in the side of the van. It's time to do our best and silicon the rest. Right now all our holes are drilled, it's time to add that sticker. Got to cut the tip, guys. It's like a bead of silicon all along this back row just here, and then we'll add some more after just over the top of the actual pot rivets themselves, just to make sure everything's nice and watertight. Now we've added our bead of silicon, it's time to put it up top and pot rivet it in place. Hate these things. Alright guys, that's the idea now. The sail track is mounted to the side. We'll go grab the tent, slide it on, give it a bit of a test fit, and then leave it dry. Quick test fit. After the first test fit, we've added a blob of sticker on the end of each bolt. Also got a hold of these rubber stoppers. I'm not sure where they're from, I just have them lying in the garage. Ran a bead of silicone over that sticker inside it and filled them inside as well, just to give a bit of protection to the side of the van. Alright guys, so this is the finished product. So what we ended up doing was drilling some holes in each corner, just to add a bit of support. We noticed that it was leaning down a little bit too much. So now you've got actually a pole, tent peg in each side, or tent pole in each side with it pegged down. All in all, for this trip guys, it worked very well. Held its shape in the wind. Those extra poles actually made a big difference.